Hi, this is Ken Bush of Material Intelligence, and this is the final part, part 6 of the presentation, Composite Wood-Based Decorative Surfaces. We're going to be covering decorative papers and foils, as well as a review of all the materials in this video series. This presentation is made possible by Arauco Prism. Prism is a brand of thermally fused laminate. Arauco is a producer of TFL panels as well as raw panels. Omnova Solutions, a producer of 3D laminates, as well as other materials for the interior design markets. Wilson Art, a producer of high-pressure laminate, as well as thermally fused laminates. And Olan, a producer of decorative lightweight papers and foils. This presentation was created by Ken Bush of Material Intelligence. You can visit our website at materialintelligence.com, and you can email me Ken, K-E-N-N, at materialintelligence.com. So the last category of materials we're going to talk about in this presentation, decorative foils and lightweight papers. These are basically what you find when you buy furniture that arrives flat packed and you have to put it together, ready to assemble furniture. These are essentially papers that have been printed and then given a texture effect. They are very convincing in replicating wood veneers. Because they are very highly engineered lightweight papers, the prints that they carry are probably the highest resolution available. Very high definition prints, and again, wood grains are a very popular design for these types of materials. The textures are created not through embossing per se, mechanical embossing, but through optical embossing, which is really just matte gloss variations. It's part of the printing process. The way it's been described is that you can print a layer of ink that is resistant to a top coat, and that is your wood grain ticking. So when the top coat goes on, and this is in the paper manufacturing process, the top coat goes on, those special areas resist the top coat, so it gives you sort of a matte effect and the wood grain ticking, and it's very, very convincing. And as a matter of fact, these surfaces feel a lot like a wood grain as well. So you find the foils and lightweight papers. Probably the most common applications are in cabinet doors. These are 5-piece cabinet doors. You can see that the stiles and rails, the wood grain changes direction. In a 3D laminate door, the wood grain would not change direction. It would be vertical or horizontal from top to bottom, side to side. So what we're looking at here are the stiles and rails. Basically, the frame has been created with the decorative foil or lightweight paper, and the centerpiece is usually a sheet of TFL in a matching pattern, or it could be just a flat laminated sheet of the same material, the decorative foil or paper. They call these 5-piece doors because they are literally made from 5 pieces. The 4 pieces that make up the frame and then the centerpiece. It is a traditional way of actually making cabinets. Solid wood cabinets and veneered cabinets are still made this way. So back to that image from the desk we saw at the Milan Fair a few slides back. These same decorative foils are what are used on the contoured edge here to match the TFL top. So again, profile wrapped. Basically, that means that this material is glued into the details, machined into the edges of a composite wood panel. In this case, MDF, because again, like 3D laminates, decorative foils will telegraph any surface imperfections. So particle board with a decorative foil on it, you might see what they call the orange peel effect. You actually see the surface of the particle board being telegraphed through the foil or paper. So why use foils and lightweight papers? They're very cost effective. Again, the fidelity of the design can't be matched. The difference between lightweight papers and foils is in how the resin systems for their durability are applied. In foils, the resin system is actually added during the paper manufacturing process. In lightweight papers, it is a top coat that goes on after the paper has been manufactured, but before it is laminated to a core. Essentially, they're used in a lot of the same applications. The differences in the makeup of the material might have more to do with the type of processing equipment you're using, and less to do really with the design and the durability of the finished piece of furniture or decorative panel. We're seeing this right now on a desktop. In home office furniture, oftentimes the foils and papers are what you get, and they're plenty durable. Think of them essentially as the same level of durability as a veneer. Not as durable as a TFL or an HPL. You would probably not use them in a commercial counter, but for wall panels, and this is, I think, an underutilized application for decorative foils, veneered wall panels could almost certainly be a decorative foil or lightweight paper, and would give you better design consistency, a more ecological product, and really the visuals are almost impossible to tell between a veneer and a lightweight paper or foil. So this is another hotel room. The armoire, the closet, the furniture had been done in a decorative foil. Probably not the most modern or sexy design, kind of plain, but this is the nightstand, and it has been edged with solid wood, and you can see the scratches in the solid wood, and you can even see, this is in a small town in Italy, you can even see where somebody left a cigarette burning by the side of the bed, and it burned the wood, but somehow it did not burn the foil. Again, the lightweight papers and foils can be engineered for different levels of performance and different types of resistance, but generally they're a very economical choice, a very visually beautiful choice. If you need something with a real high level of durability for intense cleaning, you would probably go with 3DL, TFL, or HPL. So where are they used? Architectural walls, molding and trim, home office furniture, closet organization systems, cabinet interiors, 5-piece cabinet doors, and I should add, picture frames are commercially available. Picture frames are often made with decorative foils. Drawer fronts, sides, and bottoms. Again, low wear applications. Edge treatments for TFL panels, which we saw on that desk from Milan, and RTA furniture. Anything that you order, an entertainment center, a organization system, pretty much most of what you have to put together yourself is done up in decorative foil or lightweight paper surfaces. So this is a bit of a review. If you look at TFL, these are all the ingredients that go into it. The protective overlay, the print, the high-density fiberboard can also be particle board, and then the backing sheet, which is to balance the top layers and keep the panel flat. In the middle, you see high-pressure laminates, again, protective overlay, the print layer, layers of craft paper, that's the brown paper bag paper. Now that's what gives you the sheet of laminate. You have to add the composite substrate in there, usually particle board for HPL, to create a finished component, it's cabinet top or a desktop or a cabinet door or something like that. And then on the right, 3D laminates. They're a little more complicated. They're a thermoplastic that involves a top coat and a top layer, and then your printed layer. Then there's a base layer, and then a primer layer, which is treated to accept the adhesives that then bond it to the composite wood core. So again, on this one, you have to add the composite wood core to the bottom of that picture, and then you get your finished component. Now, we don't have a graphic for the foils and lightweight papers, but essentially, that is a paper that is glued to a substrate, a composite wood substrate. So very simple. Well, we made it. This is the end of part 6, and it wraps up the entire presentation on engineered alternatives for rare and fragile natural resources. My name is Ken Bush, and you can find out more at materialintelligence.com. You can email me at ken, K-E-N-N, at materialintelligence.com. And please do visit the companies that made this series possible. Oralco Prism, manufacturers of thermally fused laminate, TFL. Nova Solutions, manufacturers of 3D laminates, as well as other materials for interiors. Wilson Art, manufacturers of HPL, as well as TFL. And Olan, manufacturers of decorative papers and lightweight foils. That's all. We appreciate your time. Thanks once again, and we look forward to hearing from you very soon.